Hello, sir.
Hello, everybody. It's Sag here, and we're playing some more Super Auto Pets. And today, I wanted to show you something pretty cool that people were telling me about a new synergy with the Aardvark. So, I recently made a video with Aardvark and Kappa, and they work really well together, right? Aardvark is, of course, if you have not seen him, enemy summoned gain +2/+2. I think at one point it was +2/+3, but it was absolutely insane. And then what people told me about this, and I didn't even think about this as a new synergy, but it's with the new canned ailments, and specifically with canned web. So what this does is on feint summon a 2/2 spider up front for the opponent, which means you're not only giving them one summon, but two summons, potentially more if they have stuff like sheep or something like that in their pack to have an even more amount of summons. Because I'm pretty sure it works with the stuff that they have in their pack. So Anteater is another great example. But the build I wanted to do here was, it essentially allowed me to have whatever team I wanted, and then also have an Aardvark. So the team that I thought that might be the best here would be Flea, right? We want to make sure that we get rid of their equipment, because equipment is just going to absolutely wreck us if we can't have any equipment, because obviously we have to have the web, so we can't replace it at all at any point during the battle, or the web will be replaced. So we have to have something a little bit more to be able to help us against some of the stronger late game teams. So I figured Flea would be really, really good for this. Double Aardvark, that's what I'm talking about, baby. We use the spotted handfish to give us a few more potential odds. Right, we already get our first web here, which is super lucky. I actually had quite some difficulty getting the web. So most of my runs are going to be when the web just shows himself immediately to me. You can see here we already hit the level 2 Aardvark by 6. I thought I might want to use Rat in some of my runs. Did I have Kappa in as well? No, I wasn't going to use Kappa again. But I thought Rat, might use him, might use Goblin Shark. Just something to give me a few extra summons. But it turns out those pets aren't very good at helping you win. So we ended up having to go with a few stronger ones, right? I knew I needed a scaler, so I think I had stuff like Poodle. Husky was going to be my main scaler, because since I wasn't going to have any perks, it would just always scale my front 3 things. I don't put web on Aardvark either. It's a little pointless to put them on him. A Deer was a super cool one. I really liked this one, because not only do I get a summon for myself, but the way that Deer can trigger onto the spiders, since the buses are 3 health, I always get a chili hit. It was actually just super cool, the way that combo is working out. Unfortunately, not winning this round was pretty unfortunate. I said unfortunate twice. It was unfortunate, to be fair. We're going to get our level 2 Flea, of course, and then, yes, Husky was my main scaler. I wasn't putting Aardvark in the back. I kept getting, like, Crocodile hit or, like, Tomato. And so I was just like, fuck, I can't keep putting it in the back. Plus, it's huge. Would rather have it at this spot anyways than in the very back. But yeah, even on turn 8, I was like, I can't have him in the back, bro. I guess not that it would have mattered, right? Husky's just too small to leave in the back anyways. Going for our level 2 Husky. Damn! And they show the whole rest of the squad here. Geometric Tortoise was another one that I really liked, because what happens is it hits so many spiders. Well, not so many, right? It hits the front too, but you're getting way more Geometric Tortoise triggers. And you can, I mean, there's so many different types of things that you can do with this. I thought it was so cool. So definitely show off what your, I guess, ideal Aardvark team would be, because now it can just be whatever pets you want, all with web. And we were pretty lucky to get these 2 webs here. Also, a sad part, like if one of your guys gets sniped in the beginning, they just will not give a spider. You have to have something die first, which is why I always was trying to make my Flea super big. This way, hopefully Flea could trade with the front unit, and then actually we could give some spiders to them. I just went with double D here. I really liked this combo. Gets all the spiders, kill all the spiders, and it's like a 40-40 Aardvark on 11. I thought that was so cool. Unfortunately, I don't think in any of my runs I got the full spiderweb team. I mean, it was towards the end here, right? I guess in the beginning, it is a little bit easier. You are finding canned ailments. You can hold on to the handfish for a bit longer. But as you get later in the game, you just aren't going to see as many ailments. And keeping the handfish, I didn't really want to keep the handfish. It wasn't that amazing. Went with a double scaler here with the helmeted hornbill. This was the other scaler that I wanted to use. And it's pretty good. It's pretty solid. See, this is one of the problems of not having enough scaling to actually make it work. The level 2 bus is a little bit better. And we actually win that round by 1 HP because of our white ochre. Crazy stuff. Just got a little bit of stats there. Yeah, like I have a few different scalers in here. More for like one-turn scales. Bro is a great thing. Galata. Lobster here potentially. The mongoose toy. Hornbill. Bird of paradise. I just realized that as I was playing, I tried to do it less scaling, and I couldn't make it anywhere. Or if I did, like, my first, 2 or 3 units would have to die before I killed theirs. Just wasting all of the web triggers anyways. It was really unfortunate. Ooh, this is great here. We get Excalibur. Just some more buffs for our Aardvark. Trying to make our flea as big as possible as well. And of course the Husky. Oh, wait, no, of course Husky would have to... I was going to say, of course Husky doesn't hit Aardvark. It has to hit the 3 of them. Because, of course, Husky only works on 3 pets with no food. Count it, 3. But I loved this synergy so much. Especially when they did have the weakness. Like, it felt so cool. We barely tie here. That one could have been a crazy win if he didn't have Amagoramasaurus. That thing just is crazy OP. All the damage I would have done just fucking neglected. I thought about buying this flounder, selling the cow, and using it, the XP for it, but I just said fuck it. I wanted more attack. And it's like, yeah, I could have maybe waited till I found another cow, but I figured that another cow would be hard to find. So I just said, fuck it, let's just hit the chocolate milk. I need that attack. Need that attack. And I don't think it was relevant here, but it easily could have been relevant. Oh, God, and here's... Oh, it's juicy. Oh, fucking Hoopo bird in your pack, but that's okay. I wanted to see people with, like, Badger or something, because Badger would have been really cool. I'd use Geometric Tortoise a bit. That was another one of my... big scalers that I like to use. It was just cool because you get so many triggers off of it. And if you get Tiger Geometric Tortoise, it goes even crazier. Get a little Goblin Shark in here. I was hoping I could... I mean, it's great, too, because you get to stop something from them. Oh my god, I get to eat the Farmer Dog, and then I spit it out later for the Aardvark to get another buff. I mean, it just seems really, really good. And here, of course, we're going to clear them. Another Hoopo! Dude, the Hoopo's killing me here. 50-50 level 3 Aardvark. That's what I'm talking about, baby. I also got my Aardvark achievement. Apparently, I've never had it, which didn't make any sense to me. I could have swore I've gotten it before. Sometimes you be learning new things, though. Yeah, I really was hoping to get another one here. Unfortunately, we're just going to have a bro with inked. And only 2 webs here, but... pretty good for our first run. I like how they both missed, too. Because it was the lowest attack enemy. So we would have just wasted the 2 webs if they were there anyways. So I like this. And Aardvark is just going to take me home. Look at those weakness hits. God, the deer with this is such a good synergy. Alright, we got game 2 here. And this one was unfortunate. And unfortunate because I'm bad. And, because it's realistically the best run I could have gotten. and I just was not paying attention the way I should have been. I'm pretty sure I was watching YouTube. I think I was watching Eddie Burbach's video on ChatGPT, like, taking over his life or whatever. It was a very enthralling video. It was very funny. I highly recommend you watch it if you haven't seen it. This is a crazy turn 4, by the way. Double flea hatching chick in my turn 4? It really is Halloween. By the way, I totally missed Halloween with this one. I was supposed to have this come out on Halloween, but of course it's my mom's birthday. So I just didn't do it. I didn't have the time to play the videos, or to play the games and record voiceover. I was too busy watching Eddie Burbach, bro. Now, we're getting around to the editing now. I feel like, really, when Halloween comes around, it's Halloween all the way up until it's Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? So nice, we get it early there, and I mean, as you can see, the run just gets better and better and better. We don't necessarily need the trop fish. The trop fish is just really nice to have. Look at this. I'm on 0 fucking wins, bro. That's also crazy. And we keep tying. This is... Oh, I mean, this is perfect. This is... You hear the sadness in my voice, but this is literally perfect. This is what you would want, because you want as many turns to be able to find the canned ailments as possible. And we already have 1. And it's like... And now we already have 2. And it looks like Hatching Chick is here to stay. Definitely I'm going to want to hit a Flounder trigger here, because then I get level 2 Hatching and level 2 Aardvark. And I think Hatching will be even bigger. Oh, this is a great turn for my Aardvark. I don't think there's any way I could realistically win this turn without Aardvark. It is, like, actually impossible. Aardvark is the only thing that wins it there for me. I'm telling you. I almost messed that up. I looked away for 1 second and almost completely ruined my level ups here. And we get a fucking Husky, bro! Like, I could not have asked for anything better. We still have 3 lives, too. It's perfect. I'm gonna get level 3 Hatching Chick in this run. I mean, that much should be obvious to you. Level 3 Hatching Chick is downright diabolical. And we lose this turn. Absolutely crazy from the new, one of the new pets there. Let's rewatch that. Oops, I'm supposed to go here. So, this pet, the Tarsk. Somebody told me how to pronounce it, but whatever. Balance out all attack and health of the 3 strongest pets. So he just completely takes away all the stats I've made with Aardvark, and he turns him back into a little baby boy. This, oh god, I really needed that win. Perfect trades there. Would have been even better for him, too, if I didn't put weakness on it. A little bit of health, another Husky. And right now, like, it is just looking good for me. I was surprised that I hadn't won more. 820 Hippo's a little scary, but we're able to clear through. And you can see we're facing a ton of teams that have Hog. Just, that's the nature of it. The more you tie, the more, like, lower wins you have, higher turns, you're going to see more Hogs. See a little Geometric Tortoise here, but I can't take it yet. I want to get my level ups for Hatching Chick and Husky. It's too good to pass up for that turn. And then I can get my level 3 Hatching Chick, and then the world becomes my oyster. We're going to have unlimited scaling, unlimited levels. Absolutely perfect. Anteater, we're getting more value out of Aardvark. We're always winning there, though. I mean, Aardvark's such a cool pet. The fact that it, like, completely can shut down a summon team is really, really cool. And better so, even, the fact that you can give your... you can give the enemy summons to beat them. This one's a little scary. Oh, and I don't. Oh my god, we're down to 1 on turn 12. Yeah, that's spooky. That's really spooky. I mean, we have a ton of scaling, though. Our team is good. Our team is really, really good. And thank goodness I fucking bought Okra. Because he would have died, and I would have cried. And you can see Geometric Tortoise kind of putting in the work here. He does a lot of damage, right? It's perfect with the flea, because the little snipes that we get from Spider can kill something, and then the big hit that we take at the beginning, Geometric Tortoise is usually going to kill something of theirs. Next turn, I'll be able to get level 3 Husky, and I didn't want to put Hatching Chick behind Aardvark, because I felt that if I were to do that, I would lose. So I just wanted to focus on these two, and I was like, I'll find one Aardvark or Chocolate eventually, and I just won't use the Hatching Chick trigger that way. And I think that was the better option to do. We stay winning. But being down to 1 life meant that it was going to be a lot harder for me to actually get the rest of the spooked, or not spooked, the web, because I just am going to buy more foods or more of the pets, just anything I can to make sure I don't lose, because I was like, this is like a perfect run here. And I was figuring that eventually I would find more of them. But as you can see, I'm buying pizzas and stuff. I just don't want to lose. I'd rather make it to the end with a run like this than fall flat and have all webbed on everything. Weird team we got here. Aluska? What is this? What kind of team was that? He made my Geometric Tortoise a 1-attack guy? That's a crazy team to see. And it's just like he had Walrus 3rd and then Crane 5th. Like, what was going on there? I guess it could have worked out. We don't need the chocolate. So I mean, for the rest of the game, I buy as many canned ailments that I see. And this is where I go wrong. On 3 gold, I was like, I might as well buy this okra, right, to make sure I don't lose. But what that does is that removes my Husky the ability to buff the tortoise. And not only that, but maybe you've already thought about it. There's something that's much worse with this that I did not think about at all. Crazy win there. He hits me with a little one, the small one, and I hit him with Geometric Tortoise 5 times back. And you're about to see it. We buy the web. That's perfect, right? What the fuck does okra do? Replace white okra? No siree, because okra does not allow an ailment. Oh my god, it blocks an ailment. And so I lose out on the last web that we're going to see. I find something else, but none of them are going to be webbed. And I could not believe myself that I had ruined my run like this. Not so much that we're going to lose or anything. I'm really strong and very confident here. Hits me with another little one. Aardvark too big to handle, and Geometric Tortoise just kills the rest of them. As you can see, there's nothing left in the tank. But we are going to face a pretty interesting team. You don't see Eagle Owl very often. With 8 battles fought, my man's running an armadillo? No, what was that back there? Oh, no, it is an armadillo. He's got a 50 attack wasp. This is a crazy looking team. This might be free to play with pack 1. So really, really interesting team that he put together here. However, I'm a big man, and my Geometric Tortoise, he's hitting for 50, and that's all she wrote. I had a 50-50 Aardvark waiting in the back too. All level 3s. That was super cool. I can't believe that I did that though. Eddie Burback, why do you have to be so entertaining? All right, and then I have one last run to show you. I was just having such a good time playing. This is like one of the coolest teams I've put together in a while. So I was just having a real grand old time, kicking my feet, spitting up on myself, laughing. And so I had to run it back again. I wasn't even upset. I was just like, let's fucking do it again. So this time we're using this cool new scaler, Amphisbiana. Yes, it's like a 2-headed snake from Unicorn Pack, and in turn, give the nearest friend ahead +1 attack on odd turns and +1 health on even turns. Very cool guy. Very nice for my scaling endeavors. Brother, I be pilling spiders like it's my job. right? Oh, God, and it'd be giving me fleas. That's not really something you'd want to tell somebody. Bro, I be killing spiders, and they be giving me fleas. If you told that to somebody, they would literally look at you like you were insane. Hit it with the burp, burp, burp. Get a little puppy toy in here. I love freezing double lettuce on a turn like this, right? Galeta was a fantastic addition for scaling. Unfortunately, the only pet that we want so far is Flea, so it's not going to be great. Hopefully, I can find something here before, and we do get the Aardvark. So now I'm ready to risk it for the biscuit. I know Galeta is like a magnet to food. If you have some random shit, Galeta's getting hit by it, and if it didn't. Unlucky, bro. GG, go next. But perfect here, we get to buff our little guy for a second. Look how cute the Aardvark is with his little pink nose. And we have some big boys for turn 6. With 3 lives, too, I'm feeling good. We actually have more than 1 win, and we're going to stay winning. I can get rid of Galeta here, get a level 2 Aardvark. Show me the Husky. We don't see it, but I take a Geometric Tortoise. We've got, I mean, again, 2 great things to scale it up. Tropfish is going to leave at the drop of a hat. As you could see there, did you see a little ravioli? Give me the formioli. That was really good. If I did miss on my canned ailments, I could just hit them with a fucking ravioli, and it's like a pair earlier. Or a pair later, just get rid of it. Great stuff, though. Unfortunately, if I did get my web already, then I couldn't, you know, use ravioli anymore. But that was okay. I mean, that was worth the price. Gave the health accidentally to Flea. Great stuff. Yeah, you shouldn't expect anything less from a guy like me. That's not great, though. Pegasus was a pretty good counter to this type of team. Turkey also did a number on me. Definitely put me in the dirt 1 or 2 times. End up not using the Galeta at all. Because I got 3 crows, man. I'm gonna fucking use that. I guess I could have waited, but the Amphisbaena was doing way too much work for me. He was kind of big too, so I was chilling with him. Then we get the tiger here, and I'm actually going to go tiger geometric tortoise, so I thought that was super cool. And we are going to have a pretty cool level 2 flounder play. Get these to level 2. I know we're kind of speeding through it here, but you should know, as well as I do, I am a sucker for flounder, and we greed on flounder, especially when I've got this many crows. So the double chocolate there was just perfect. Instantly getting level 2 tortoise, level 2 tiger on turn 10 with our basically a fully rounded out team. And of course, why the fuck do I have Aardvark in the back, brother? Croc has been giving me a new one. God, look at all those snipes, though. Beautiful snipes coming out of tiger tortoise. And I'm just going to go for more scaling. Or sorry, my only scaler. The only scaler I'm going to use this game is the Hornbill. I guess because it was just there. And it buffs everything. It can buff the Aardvark, so that was nice too. And it gives the lowest stat point, so they kind of stay a little bit even. Unfortunately, getting hit by a swordfish here. Not very good. We're not going to win that round. But I get my other chocolate. We get our mongoose trigger. And I'm feeling good. I always had to have white ochre on Aardvark. It got hit with flea or... it was mostly weakness. It got hit with weakness so much. And snipes as well. Wow, look at that again. The snipes ruining my cheeks. Wait, do we actually win this? Dude, we could have won that. That was pretty nasty. But we ended up tying it with 2 pets only. Geometric tortoise flea, we actually tied that. This, of course, the white ochre, literally the round before showed you exactly why I needed it. Nice, we actually got another web. I think 2 webs was about all I could really do. Maybe 3, I could maybe get 3, but after After the third, it was so hard to get the fourth. We actually get crazy lucky 2 webs in 1 turn. Mamma mia, I don't remember that. And I think I was just going for a level 3 tortoise here. I didn't really care too much about the Aardvark. Nice, nice. Even with the Deer Lord here, we are able to still get the value. Not so much out of the tortoise, but look how big our fucking Aardvark gets, and we win. That you can see how the white ochre plays a pivotal role in this team. No web there. We can't be that lucky. And I'm just going to roll down for it. Everything else. Tortoise or web or bust. But I'm okay with the busting. Huge guinea fowl here. And we get absolutely crushed. This is why we want flea to be so big, so we actually get the value out of this. And, right, we're not even going to win. Wow. Or sorry, not even going to tie. That's kind of good, though. It gives me another turn to look. Not going to find it here. But I still get 1 more turn, right? As long as I win this one. Flea, you better be big enough. Perfect team to fight. Actually, the most ideal team to fight. Even though he gets rid of my web, he just has all the summons anyways. And Geometric Tortoise is just ripping him a new one. I should have used a different vernacular there. It was Yogru? Yagru? I already said ripping him a new one. You know you can't repeat yourself in this day and age. If you do, you're unoriginal, unfunny, not handsome. Oh, and we actually see another how many Geometric Tortoise teams have we seen? There's actually more than you'd think, but Geometric Tortoise Tiger with suspicious positioning, right? Shouldn't we have like skunk up front or something, or what is this? Because the tortoise is gonna die. And then the book comes out. But first, my spider comes out. Which means I get more triggers off my tortoise. And I basically farm the team. And then Great One comes out and kills the rest of them. Really, really funny stuff to end off these runs. I had a great time. Tell me what your ideal Aardvark team would look like. But that's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Politely smack that like button's ass on your way out. And you know what? Have a wonderful day.